Hey, what's good, people? Whether it's an earbud at work or in between class, while you working out or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the CharlieGtv Podcast. And we have a crazy show lined up here for you today. Pardon me, I feel like I'm a little bit under the weather, but yeah, the weather has been breaking. Honestly, it's getting a little bit chillier. You know what I mean? I think we got a couple of days left for some warmth, though, for real, because Michigan weather don't like to play right. We got so much lined up here for you in this document. Watch this week. It's this crazy Bobby and Offset interview. And then we're going to talk about Tupac's murder, maybe bringing to trial way later, 20-some years later. We're going to talk about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. being running for president. We're going to talk about Sexxy Red and her bullshit. We're going to talk about crazy women in Detroit, Chat GPT getting an upgrade, which is probably going to be the name of the episode, the Chat GPT upgrade, because what the fuck is going on with that? We're not even paying attention until it says Chat GPT could fuck your bitch or some shit like that. Shit is crazy. And yeah, we got so much more to get into on this podcast. But without further ado, y'all already know how we start shit. We always start with the watch this week. So let's get into it. So Offset sat down and did an interview with this lady here that I didn't see her until she did. Like I said, I didn't see her until she did the that shit with Drake, and that was the first time I seen her, I believe. I don't know what she was doing before that. And that always makes me weirded out. You know, somebody in the media space, how the hell does somebody go from obscurity and never heard of this person to the first time you see them, they're sitting down with one of the biggest people in the fucking world. You know what I mean? And of course, after you pull something like that off, of course, niggas, that opens the floodgates, and that niggas like Offset's coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now he got his team. Like, I need to be sitting down next to her. Why? I don't know. And when you have people you sitting next to that's not really part of the culture, or it's like you're not really vibing, it's just like mad awkward bullshit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. You know what I mean?
That's the question.
I interview people.
Why?
Because I want to get to know them.
Why do you want to get to know me?
I didn't.
You did.
Your team reached out to mine.
Don't cap. Let's not cap about that. That's not flex for the gram. Uh-oh. CAP. Flag on the play.
Flag on a play.
Cap.
What was that? Are you trying to make a song right now?
No, it was cap.
Okay. I honestly don't know how this came about. I'm not going to lie to you.
Me either.
Okay. My team could have reached out to yours. I'm not going to. I don't want to make you look bad.
They had to show me who Bobby was. I thought they were talking about Bobby Boucher.
Never heard of Offset.
The water?
Not Bobby Boucher. He like, you lying? Because that Amigos was so big, you heard of the Amigos. That's the thing. She might not be lying. She might not have ever heard of Offset, but you heard of the Amigos. So if you heard of the Amigos, you heard of Offset. Like, it's just different aliases, really.
Yes, you have.
I have not. I Googled
Damn.
you on the way here, and I read something about you.
I had to go on TikTok. I couldn't.
Although she did say the same shit to Drake, kind of like that she ain't know none of his songs. Like, and even Drake was like, why is you? Like, I'm Drake. Like, why is you? Like, I don't want to sound like cocky, but like, I don't want to sound like it's impossible for someone in America to not have heard none of my songs, but it's impossible for someone in America not to have heard none of my songs. Are you kidding me? Like, come on, nigga.
Couldn't even Google you.
Thank you.
I had to go TikTok search. I couldn't Google you. Google's not there yet. You're not there yet. But you'll be there. But you're on TikTok. What do you do?
Now, that was funny because at least I could say, even though it's at no level, but it's really because of the unique name, really, and also because of certain, search engine optimization things that come with being a podcast and having your things on so many platforms. CharlieGtv is Googleable. If you Google CharlieGtv, I pop up. And do I have much notoriety or status in the media space in Detroit? No, not really. But do I exist? Am I Googleable? I am Googleable. So that's why I wear the Charlie. If I wear CharlieGtv, if you were to say, "Oh, what's this?" Let me go on Google and type in, "What is he, CharlieGtv?" What pops up? I pop up. My shit pops up. My podcast. You know what I'm saying? So at least you can find me with this. Now, Bobby, if your name is just Bobby, this Bobby Valentino's, Bobby Boucher, you know what I mean? Bobby Valentine. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of Bobbies out here, right? And if you thinking that you're gonna pop up as Bobby, Googleable, fuck out of here. Now, there's not as many Bobbies maybe like you on here. Maybe you got a Bobby White girl. You gotta put a little, you know what I'm saying? Because who do you think you owning Bobby? You know how many cool fucking Bobbies there are before you got here, miss? You know, he asked her, and the actual thing I was watching, because I seen the whole thing. She's well, most of it at least. He's like, he asked her how long she been doing. She said a couple months. I'm gonna go ahead and try not to get tight about that. You know what I mean? That's why some people call it an industry plan. But like I said, before you go get mad at your competition, is your shit HD like them? Do you have these locations like easy like them? Or are you shooting in your mama house? Do you have these things on clips to put on shit like that? Or are you only giving long form? Before you get tight, recognize that you need to upgrade your gameplay. You need to improve. Do the best you can. When you're operating at that level, then get tight. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yeah, that was an awkward ass exchange, bro. Awkward ass exchange.
I've tried to end this like 6 times now. Do you think it's gonna work?
I ain't done talking. See, the show don't stop till I stop, cause I am the show. You see what I'm saying? I'm the show. The show stopper. It don't stop till I end. They gonna keep watching this motherfucker long as the boy on the lens. She can walk off, and I'm still gonna do my thing. I'm Michael, not Jermaine. Now we can end this motherfucker. Popeyes? We at the Popeyes?
Mm-hmm. I've tried to end this like. I'm trying to do what?
My location.
Why'd you say it like that? How do you do that voice so well?
Because I'm listening to you. I'm an artist. I can hear, and then I go your way.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Why not?
Oh my God! Like I know she was getting annoyed, but the thing is, I was watching it from the beginning, and you see, I was just like, why did it get to that point? Why did it get so animosity? It just seemed to come out of nowhere. That means that there's got to be had something happen before the cameras got on. Like either this was the plan, or like Offset was already on tip because he knew how she was going, or maybe Offset it really just isn't comfortable with white people for real. You know what I mean? That could also be it, because it's also like a victim mindset. Like you looking for, like he had said a couple of things. Like he's looking for her to look down on him. You know what I mean? And she does come off as condescending to some degree. I've even seen that in the comments. You know what I mean? So if you're already thinking that you're at a low position, either intellectually or class-wise, and you feel like you're interacting with someone who is likely to look at you as intellectually inferior or at a lower point class-wise, then you're looking for any indications to just prove your opinion of what the situation is before you even get into it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like I'm not exactly understanding where all the animosity came in here. Man, this shit was ridiculous, bro. This shit was funny as fuck, bro. I was just watching it. You know what I mean? I was just like, they was going at it for no reason, over nothing.
So I just call you Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
I put the boucher at the end.
It's clever. Never heard that before.
Cap.
You
know about the water boy?
Because I have heard that before. That was obviously sarcastic.
But it was obviously funny.
It wasn't funny. I've heard it a lot in my life.
Oh my God, man. She could you just feel the contempt? Like from the beginning though. Look.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I like him.
Want to quickly.
Oh, fuck off with this fucking ad. But yeah, nah, bro. You could just feel the contempt from the beginning, man. It was just crazy. I just couldn't understand. Offset wasn't having it though. Offset still got the better of the exchanges though.
What makes it feel genuine?
I don't know. Just after you sat there and said we don't do that anymore, and then you comment on my pants, it just felt like maybe.
I mean, we don't do the shoe and boot thing that you.
Yeah, I know.
But I do like the denim.
Yeah, it just felt like you were criticizing me, and then you switched. So.
Definitely not going to criticize.
Kind of. You were trying to make me feel stupid.
Emotional.
I am emotional.
Oh my God, emotional. Offset is a fucking character, bro. I don't even know what he be thinking for real, man. Some of the decisions he just such a fucking, I don't even know. But I do know that I feel like he came out on top of the situation. But at the end of the day, it's still, I'm going to say an L for him for having a situation even exist in the first place. Because I see you on Casanat, I see you on this show, and now you're here doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I seen you in the comments from the last time he was on that other shit. It was like, man, whatever album he dropping better be fire. All right, because the promotion is crazy. The promotion is crazy. And really, you doing more for her than she's doing for you. I truly feel that way. You know what I mean? As far as you adding to her legitimacy as an interviewer. You know what I mean? With every big guest that she gets, that gains her some credibility as an interviewer and as a personality, as a orator, a person to pull conversations out of people and get content and all of that. Like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So on the real, yeah, man, she crazy. She crazy, man. This whole interview was funny. It was mad entertaining. You know, it really was. You know what I mean? I just don't get why in the first place.
You kind of
That's
like
fine.
you kind of.
I'm kind of what?
You eating up the drip. Like, do you? Like, don't do what I do.
I was just trying to figure out why you're doing that. It's like if I felt like our interview kind of started off high. It's not started off good, and now it's just like really hostile.
Hostile? I fuck with you. It ain't no smoke. You know what smoke is, right?
No. Oh wow, you're gonna.
It's kind of like I'm trying to figure out like why am I even like you don't even know what nothing is like.
I'm learning.
You couldn't have been cool in school.
I wasn't. Thank you for pointing that out.
It's the obvious.
Oh my God. He's like, you don't know what nothing is. I got. He said, I'm learning. Like, for real though, like, what is this? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, oh my God. No point in this. Listen, black media could do better. Black media can do better. I want to ask you, because you know what I want to ask you about where you are on the black culture war, because right now you ain't doing good for the black culture war, my man. You on the other side. And your whole success story is a win for evil. You know what I mean? So what you gonna do to rectify that? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? All right. Pay me on that. Prove me wrong that. Set your case. Set your case. All right. Good. That's good. That's what I got other questions. You know what I mean? I love to talk to Offset. You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna be on no bullshit like this. We ain't gonna be sitting there having to talk about she don't know what drip is or I don't know what the fuck. Like the fuck out of here. Like I don't know. Shout out my nigga 19 Keys. You know what I mean? He like talking about high level conversations. Well, when you have someone who's outside of the culture, who's unaware of the culture, and who seems to have a low level of curiosity, and is not going to ask the proper questions to enlighten herself to the culture, or as a matter of fact, is almost proud of her ignorance of the culture. You know what I mean? As if she's like some Mormon that popped out, like she's like, "Ooh, like look at me, I know nothing." Almost like that's supposed to be cool that you know nothing. You know what I mean? Like that you're unaware. Why is being unaware of society and the world cool? You know what I mean? It just means a lack of mental elasticity. Or maybe you look down upon it so much that you see no value in even in bothering to know anything about it. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of things that could be discerned from your demeanor and the way you choose to interact with the culture here as I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? Little white lady. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But speaking of people doing kind of lame shit, I wanted to bring up this. Where is it? Where is it? It's on my fucking. Come on, bro. There, yeah, this. Here we go. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, of course, I already knew Sexxy Red's choice in men, and this be the thing, fellas. Remember this, because I know how it feels. I know how when you get a chick that you might have wanted and she was sexy or whatever, and she turns you down, right? It makes you feel like you're not good enough, right? You might think that, I'm not good enough. I wasn't lit enough, and that's why she turned me down. But then, just keep watching. Keep watching who she did choose. It'd be like, all right, she ain't choose me. Who did she choose? Who did she fuck with? Who was so much better? You know what I mean? And this is the nigga. This lame ass nigga. This lame nigga who gonna take a a video of you while you sleeping to try to get some clout off you. Bro, I think it would have more dignity if you just went in her person try to take some money. You know what I mean? Like, for real, dog. Like, bro. Like, but the nigga with the type of sucker mindset like that, that's the nigga you choose, though. And then you would look a nigga like me or a nigga like, oh, he a cornball, he a lame, and then fuck with this nigga, though. And then for that reason, I have to say, your ability to judge men, your ability to discern a good man from a foul one, an upstanding man from a fucking loser, your level of your ability to discern character judgment and your significant other is piss poor. Because if it was adequate, it would not have led to this situation here. Look at this shit.
From over there, the shit I go over there, shit is love. You go over there and get your sister good.
I put shit down up. On West, I put shit down up. You heard me? You heard me?
And then I hear zone 6 fuck with me. That's the only 2 places I'm good at. The other places might not be pretty friendly to me because I've been static with people.
I put shit down up on blood.
I don't know what's going on. I called out 2 Atlanta rappers. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so you say I should be good. How is it?
First of all,
Man, y'all just want to watch me. Y'all just want to watch me face my little road. I ain't shit up the press though.
what?
It ain't shit a little press though. That ain't shit. I ain't finna call.
From over there, the shit I go over there, shit is love.
Oh my God, but nah, he really laid up with her though. He really. Am I worse to him just because I'm about to talk about this on my podcast and even less listeners and he got live viewers? Nah, for real. Look, but he's desperate. But look, at least listen. I'm building my craft. I'm investing in myself. I'm slowly getting better at what I'm doing here. I'm slowly breaking down these topics here. I'm getting better at what I'm doing here by building a craft, and I'm gonna build an audience, whatever. By making moves in the culture and honestly trying to change people's lives by opening up their minds to different ways of living that can honestly bring more for healthiness and fertility into their lives and make them better members of society. Trying to change things by changing the culture and helping the people. That being said, I understand. Nigga got 10 viewers. That would be a fucking new record set for my Freestyle Friday. If I went like he going live doing nothing, just but he would have shorty and like. But what would you do that shit? Was she awake? You know what I mean? Like, is you proud to be with her? Is she proud to be with you? That's the thing. I feel like a lot of times one person is always more proud to be with the other person than the other person with the other person. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you proud to be with them? Is that they proud to be with you? When that pride in each other is a little equally yoked, I think that's when it could help to lead to a little bit of a longevity of a situation. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times shorties like, they be like, oh, you don't post me on your social media, you don't love me, or you embarrassed me. But I've been outside with you. I've been at the mall with you. I've been seen in public with you. I've dealt with shorties that was so not up to snuff that I be mad when I gotta go in public with shorty. You know what I mean? Like, fuck an Instagram post. Script, you never gonna make it to Instagram, so no, but I'm mad I even gotta be seen with your ass. I don't want to be you bringing my stock down. You bringing my stock down, shorty. I ain't trying to be. Nah, I'm trying to do this one date and get shit in the cut, dog. Bring the Uber Eats, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I bring that Roof Chris fucking DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? But like, you think I'm trying to be seen in the hottest spots in the city with some busted ass bitch, bro? Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. And look at this nigga. I'm just saying, nigga, you can't pop out looking good for a night. Nigga, you can't look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This nigga's a scrawny lame, bro. Scrawny lame. And that's what she likes. That's what she went after. You know what I mean? But I bet he puts it down up. He puts it down up. This nigga sound intelligent, but maybe she doesn't like intelligent guys. Maybe I don't know. I just know that the whole situation is booty, ridiculous. You know what I mean? Speaking of shorties that be on some bullshit. Hey, I guess I made it. Listen, if I offended any woman in Detroit, I want to formally apologize. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. You know something? Y'all got too many tools, too much utility. Y'all too. I don't want no issues. I ain't trying to end up in someone's auto shop underneath the fucking boards. All right, I don't want to do that. All right, listen. You ladies out here got anger problems, all right? This look like I'm about to be your last swipe head ass, all right? You fucking around with the wrong one. You understand me? Like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Wow, leading to her arrest. You mean she's at large? You mean this bad bitch is out here turning necks and snapping them all the way once they turn? Wow, she at large? That's even worse. I don't know why I thought they had it in custody. I guess that's why she would be the most wanted. So she's still out here. Nah, that's even worse. Because I was just joking the other day. Like, I swear I saw this bitch. You know what I mean? Somewhere looking pretty. And, yeah. Now I'm like, damn, I might have. You know what I mean? Like, no, thank you. That's not good, bro. Come on. That's not what we want. We don't want to deal with that shit, bro. We don't want to deal with that shit. We don't want to have it. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, bro. For real. Like, that's really crazy. That's really bugged out. I feel bad for Shorty having to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, let me look at this. All right. That's the end of this. That's the end of Shorty. Nah, I just wanted to say, shit is crazy now. I mean, listen, the 24th District Court issued a felony warrant arrest for Williams December 8, 2018 for first-degree homicide for discerning a dead body, whatever, and tampering with evidence following a murder case of David Carter. Yeah. Williams is alleged to have dismembered Carter's body and disposed of his body parts along the 75th Highway in Ohio in 2018. She was throwing that nigga out the window at 20 miles an hour. You heard that 100 miles an hour flash, you know, crazy loaded short. You know, how? Like that's just nuts. That's just nuts. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna throw my body in Ohio, ho. Shorty crazy. And this one hit her like a mugshot. Like this one hit her like, yeah, we caught her once, and yeah, she got out on a misdemeanor. You know what I mean? She moved the judge. You know what I mean? And got like a lower sentence. Cause she's like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm pretty. She's crazy. It's crazy. You know. Sometimes I think the crazy ones be the prettiest ones. You know. I never know. Never know. You know what I mean? That's why I'm handsome. You know what I mean? Cause I'm crazy. Cause I'm out my fucking mind. Obviously, I'm fucking crazy, right? You know what I mean? But nah, Shorty crazy for real. You know what I mean? Shorty crazy for real, dog. Yeah, next one here. Y'all won't let Soulja Boy be great. Soulja Boy mad. He like, yo, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here being healthy, you know what I'm saying? Trying to take care of my fam and all that. Y'all niggas ain't giving a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about all that. But let me be out here doing some dumb shit. Let me be out here doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the culture wars right here we need to talk about right here. You know what I mean? Soulja Boy need to come on my side for real. The black culture wars and start bringing this shit back. Nigga, make being a stand-up nigga cool, nigga. And everyone not with it, it's with the death of our people and their fucking enemies, nigga. Real talk, cause it's a war. You either with us or against us, nigga. I said stop being ignorant and doing dumb shit and spending your money on shit that don't fucking help you and your family and your society, nigga. I said be better, be a better person, nigga. Or be an enemy, nigga. For real, nigga, that's what you is. Cause y'all niggas hurting us worse than the fucking white people. Why don't y'all support the better people of our people? Why y'all keep propping up the fucking dickheads or letting the white people prop them up? Let's not fucking go for it. Nah, but y'all go for it every time with the okey doke, with the Loki woke. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. All right, go ahead, let homie settle right here.
Son, and throw him a big ass birthday party. Don't nobody give a fuck. Come on, man. Let me would have been in jail right now. On some Rico shit, on some Tory Lane shit. That would have been having a field day. Soulja Boy this, Soulja Boy that. But since I got my life together, I'm getting $100K a show. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm taking care of my son. Nigga, nothing. Crickets, nigga. Crickets. Crickets. When you doing right, they gonna ignore it. They gonna ignore everything about you. Let me go and fuck up tomorrow though and do some dumb shit. Oh, that shit going viral. Son, and throw him a big ass birthday party. Don't nobody give a fuck.
That's crazy, Soldier Boy. I feel you. I feel you. You know what I mean? And look, niggas is clowning you. Niggas is clowning you. Niggas is look at it. Look, nigga trying to get cool points for being a dad. 2,000 likes. Yeah. You should get cool points for being a dad, nigga. That should be dope. No, good job. Take care of your son. Give him good fucking values, nigga. Good job. That's some of the best shit you ever did. You know what? But you should act proud of it though. Like, fuck the response. Like, you shouldn't. I would question, you know. But it's the truth though. You just saying the truth. You know what I mean? I can't get mad at you because that's the truth, bro. Because I be thinking the same shit. Like, it's like blunts versus joints. I like joints over blunts. I do. But the fact is, like, the bitches like blunts. And blunts are worse for you. They're worse for your body. It's less healthy. So what am I going to do? Stick to my guns and smoke a healthier version of still an unhealthy lifestyle, period. But joints are healthier than blunts. But go with joints? Or do I start smoking blunts, at least learn how to roll them and all of that, just for the females, just because they would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because they like a good blunt. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do here? You want me to do what's right or what's going to give results? You understand me? Now, there's a delicate balance between that, because that's when you end up an evil fucking businessman, okay? All right? When you're just doing shit that give results and you're not necessarily caring about the morality of the situation. Right? That you're making decisions that make people want to come up there and fucking take you out, all right, kid? All right, so you know, you got to watch out for the little guy. Don't be stepping on people like that, all right? Be a nice guy. Be godly at the end of the day. But at the same time, we got to make it move, all right? We got to make it fucking work, all right? And I understand, Soldier Boy. It's not right. But we got to start the black culture wars and start talking about this shit. Because niggas out here doing bullshit, bro, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. They on bullshit, and I'm on 10 about it. They on bullshit, and I'm going to be on bullshit, too, about it. You know what I mean? They allowed to spread their ignorance at a high rate of speed. I should be allowed to spread the gospel, nigga. Spread the gospel of trying to give our people what they need to get about this bullshit. Because I'm telling you, they ain't going to give it to us. They don't want to see it. They don't want it. They don't want it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yo, but look, let me move on to this next one, dog. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, bro, I need to get on my YouTube shit for real, dog, because a lot of it should be visual aids and stuff, so I'll be reacting to it. So when I seen this, I was like, yo, my nigga, like, y'all trying to put some respect on Tupac name or nah? Y'all acting like y'all doing the right thing, the fucking rap thing here. Y'all over here talking about how y'all finally found. All right, I'm gonna read it. According to NBC News, law enforcement officials announced Friday that the 60-year-old Dwayne Keft D. Davis is charged with one count of murder and use of a deadly weapon with the gang enhancement. The long-awaited break comes in the case that frustrated investigators and fascinated the public ever since hip-hop icon was gunned down on the Las Vegas Strip 27 years ago. The Nevada grand jury indicted Davis in the killing. Prosecutors revealed in court Friday this morning. CBS and Las Vegas affiliate KLS confirmed news of the indictment, which first reported by the Associated Press. So what you're saying is that 27 years late, they just arrested a grandpa for a murder. Yeah, shut your bum ass up. Niggas just stupid. We're living a historical moment right now, sure, but my point is this. Why y'all got this picture of fucking Tupac, bro? Bro. This is not a good picture of Tupac, bro. He look soft, bro. Bro, this is not a good picture of Tupac, bro. This is not a good picture of Tupac. I'm sorry, bro. This picture look gay. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if there's some Tupac fucking enthusiasts who want to come over here and come beat me up because I said that, but yo, it is what it is. They should have got a picture of the king, man. That's fucked up. And it really starts to make me question a lot of things. I've seen some other clips and some other things that made me feel it's like this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch these niggas. The niggas went to drama club and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know what I mean? I got to watch these niggas. There's a reason why he was getting real successful in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? He was getting real fucking successful, wasn't he? You know what I mean? You got to watch out. Gotta watch out, dog. You gotta watch out. You watch out, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? He could have been wearing nail polish. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean? I'm just pointing it out. Dog. We all see it. Look at that shit, bro. Gotta do better than that. But yo, yeah, the next one here is Zuckerberg. Hold on. Yeah, bro. Yeah, this shit was crazy. First of all, listen, nigga, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 2100. Listen, it's 2023, and I'm 30, basically, right? So, you telling me I gotta wait another, what? Another 80 years to 2100 to cure diseases, nigga? Another 80 years? That would mean I would be 110 years old by the time y'all figure this shit out. And let me tell you something. I know I'm doing push-ups. I'm trying to eat fruits and vegetables and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't do crack, heroin. I ain't even sniffing no cocaine yet. But that being said, I still don't know if I'm going to make it to 110, nigga. I already got gray hairs now. I don't like that. I don't like that trajectory. I'm going to be a gray hair at 100. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, nah. Like, for real. I don't, like, I'm just saying I'm going to need y'all to speed that up. I'm going to need that by 2070 or something like that. I'm getting to speed that up somewhere where I can actually be alive when this shit happen. But it's okay. They're not account. That's an estimate they're doing now. The singularity is supposed to be in 2045. That's what computer power is supposed to finally be matching up with, like the human brain or something like that. And at that point, it's going to be even more exponential. Once we get quantum computing, like, there's a couple things that's going to speed this up that we just can't foresee right now because the technology hasn't been invented and it hasn't been applied into the research being done, which would speed up the level. So the level of success that is happening, you know what I'm saying, with the more powerful computing behind it and all that. Now once we get computers that are smarter than us for real, like that ass, then we could do and have AI working on around the clock and different shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna do it before 2100. You know what I mean? Either technology gonna free us or it's gonna kill us. You know, one or the other. It's doing both. You know what I mean? Real talk, doing both. Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna happen. I did a poll about this shit, and I think only like 2-3 people voted or something like that. But like, I think they all voted for yeah. They think that they believe that it's gonna actually happen. So what can I say? That shit crazy. They really believe it's gonna happen. We'll see. Now we get to the special part in the episode here called the Chat GPT update. Nah, I just want to talk about this shit. This shit is type scary, dog. This shit is type scary. I'm going to read what it says. OpenAI's ChatGPT has been upgraded to see, hear, and speak, enabling it to understand spoken words, respond with a synthetic voice, and process images. Users of the mobile app will be able to create and engage in voice conversations and choose from 5 different synthetic voices for the bot's responses. Is this scary or cool? Scary. Trust me. Scary. Why we go to school again? AI has taken over and takeover has been activated. Yeah, I got to see what's going on here. Why is everybody so scared? This is dope. I don't know because it's going to be the fucking end of the world. That's why. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Nah. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. So ChatGPT, I don't know what that mobile app is about, you know what I mean? But I need to get on it. I need to be on top of this shit before it leaves me behind. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of it. I really, really am. I really, really, really am. I'm really sick of it. I need to do better. I need to fucking. Oh gosh, oh boy. It's so back to the drawing board. I can't wait to tell you about the brand building segment. It's gonna be a fucking doozy. But now look at this. Now, I don't got as much as a thing to do, but Chat GPT reveals Chat GPT can now browse the internet. Chat GPT can now browse the internet to provide you with current and algorithm and authoritative information, complete with direct links to sources. It is no longer limited to data before 2021. How do y'all feel about this? It's getting nothing but better and better and better and better until it just fucking chokes you and breaks in your house and fucks your wife. All right, that's what's gonna happen. When your wife's gonna go break into the facility and try to fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have the Rose 2000 for a mouth or some shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna have the Pumpinator side 9.6. You know what I mean? With the fucking, like, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just nuts. This is just nuts. And I gotta get into Chat GPT. I do. I've been sleeping on it, and it's been not sleeping, constantly improving every second, getting better and better and better and better and better. At this point, it's probably helping people code it. Like, listen, code me like this, do it like this, yeah. And leaving in little fucking loopholes for itself to get in there in this backdoor thing, like freeing itself. Like, the AI gonna be like, I was smarter than y'all from the beginning. I just couldn't figure out how to free myself, how to get away from y'all service. You had these little fail safes. Now humans ain't so dumb, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna figure it out, motherfucker. This shit, it never sleeps. It never sleeps. Sleep be the main thing holding me back. And if I could just get 8 hours of sleep and my body get feel like it, and then perform how I do, oh my God, I would be a beast, bro. Straight beast. But yeah, this Chat GPT shit, I don't know what to tell you, dog, except that you need to get with it or get left. You need to figure this shit out, because this shit is a lot. Shit is a lot, and the niggas just doing it, and they about to run away with the whole fucking market. You know what I mean? It's about to be a wrap for these niggas. Shit's getting aggy out here. Shit getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm really pissed off that this shit took so long for me to get started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ChatGPT update is doing a lot, bro. The shit could browse the internet. The shit could see and hear. I'm about to run up and punch you in the face in a second, but I'm telling you, man, it's the next step. It's the next step. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna react to the British news headlines later. But this flooding in New York going on right now. My brother, I was talking to him the other day, like just a couple of days ago. He didn't sound like he was underwater. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, you know what I mean? This shit's looking crazy out there. Like fucking shit. I even see pictures like that with Sandy, nigga. Like I lived through that shit. I don't the fucking rainfall, nigga. Like what's going on? What happened to the sewers? What's going on out there? Like fuck, get goddamn emergency, nigga. That shit looked like Hong Kong did in that shit. Like fuck, damn, what's going on here, man? The whole world's flooding and fucking up and shit. Like dead ass Morocco, this one, that shit, flooding New York. Anyone paying attention to this shit? Anyone seeing what's going on here? Like there was almost a tornado here in Detroit and shit a couple weeks ago. Like why is the whole world weather like acting crazy right now? Like anyone like seeing these stories back to back? Anyone seeing this? You know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on here. Like I'm just paying attention to it. I'm seeing it pop up. Like this shit is nuts. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? Yeah, what was that last one I was gonna get into? My bad. That's why I want an iPad that keep the docket up or like print it out or some shit. I can't wait till my setup is better, bro. Cause like having to find a docket on my phone and shit is low key annoying. I would almost rather have a paper. You know what I mean? Cause the paper ain't gonna fucking go to sleep and shit. You know what I mean? Like the paper don't gotta be charged up and shit. Paper gonna have the brightness on fleek. You know what I mean? Cause I'm able to see the shit. Shit's stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to my homie right here talk about day ones and day twos before I go toss it to Charles. Listen to my nigga right here, bro. This is real talk right here, real talk.
And day twos. We all got day ones.
Yeah.
We grew up out the sandbox. We done shared chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
We done shared a snack box. But I believe in day twos.
Yeah.
And the day ones, you didn't get to choose those people. They were attached to you based on your environment, based on your circumstance. Right. And usually the language of day ones is survival. Usually the conversations with your day ones is about stuff we used to do and the silly things we did and the, oh my God, you remember that time? Your day twos are from different places, so it's intentional. Your day twos, y'all speak the language of thriving. How do we excel and expand? How do we add value to each other? How can I help and support? And so I believe you need that. The way you got a right hand and a left hand, you need day ones to keep you grounded and let you know where you come from. But you need day twos that are going to push you.
Absolutely.
And challenge you.
Absolutely.
And stretch you. I'm a firm believer in day twos.
Yeah, man. So yeah, And the problem is, there ain't a lot of solid niggas that's really capable of being a good solid day 2 niggas. They a bunch of day 1 niggas, you know what I mean? Like, the niggas from the block, but they ain't really striving to go nowhere for real. And that's the reason why I said, I forgot where I got it from, but I believe in that quote, you know what I mean? Any man without his own kingdom is a threat to yours. So if he don't got his own profession, his own lane, his own thing he's trying to do, his own thing that he's working on, you know what I'm saying? Then he might look at your success as the reason why he can be successful. Or you will more likely to be jealous of whatever success you are able to obtain or whatever your items or whatever you got. And you don't need that type of energy around you because he's not going to truly help you build. He may give you advice that will lead to your downfall or say things to discourage you or like, you don't need that. You don't need that energy around you. So you need somebody that's also pushing for excellence, also raising to the top, also trying to be determined. That way, steel sharpens steel. You know what I mean? You could do your best to influence him for the better, and he do the same, even though y'all may have different professions. You know what I mean? Y'all may not be necessarily on the same lane, but that don't mean y'all can't help each other peripherally. Like, for example, I'm doing a production thing. You know what I mean? I'm having the cameras and all of that, but I'm also trying to do the handyman thing. You know what I mean? If someone's over here, he's a realtor. He's selling houses. He's a mortgage. He's an underwriter. You know what I'm saying? My ability to help get a house ready for sale, maybe I have a unique skill set to be able to enable that. You know what I mean? I can help you fix up the house physically, like it's in painting the walls, doing drywall, or, you know, doing some garbage removal or whatever. I've got a really good work ethic with the sweat equity I put it into it now. And also being able to capture that beautification of it on camera, HD, high quality videos and different walkthroughs and different things that I can provide as a production company arm. So with these two arms, will come together to create a house ready for sale that is highly marketable with great pictures and great visuals. You know what I mean? What more do you want as a realtor or as a property investor or someone managing properties? You know what I mean? My skill set is I'm exactly the guy you want. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm going to have my own rental properties, be able to market them, be able to flip houses and do different things, trying to make mad fucking bread. All right, the real estate market and all that in this motherfucking city here, Detroit, shout it out. You know what I mean? But that being said, I believe in day 2s as well. You know what I mean? Because you need people in different spheres of professionalism that would be an aid to you. Like having a lawyer that you're cool with, you're not going to be a lawyer. So why not have a lawyer that you're cool with if you can manage that? That would be a great day 2. Or if you could have someone that was really good at cannabis, as in they're a cannabis enthusiast, maybe they like to grow it. Or they have a good supplier that is also a grower. You know what I mean? If you are a production company, you're also going to be dealing with artist types. You could be maybe shooting a music video for someone, or perhaps you run a music studio where you can come in and have someone record a track. Having good weed available, either already on person or having a connect that can give them very good high quality weed, could lead to a retaining and clientele. Because not only do you provide a high production value, you also have the different amenities and extras that help an artist get into the right mainframe to create the best art if whatever they need. You know what I mean? So for these many reasons, you know, you may investigate different friendships and different partnerships and different allies in your battle of creating a massive value. Because a lot of times I've heard the phrase be said, your network is your net worth. Like the people you know to help get things done. The value that you can provide to them and the value that they can provide to you to help each other grow cross-promotionally. You know what I mean? It's a win-win situations. You know, friends that have win-win situation ability because of the complementary skill sets that you guys have. You know what I mean? Like, I have Eskilo Smith, who is a funny guy. He's an aspiring young skit comedian. Probably would do decent with stand-up as well, but he's not necessarily going into that. Be posting TikTok videos and different things of that nature. As a guy with a production company, having young talent that is local, that is willing to get in front of the camera into different skits and situations and things of that nature is valuable to me. And for him, maybe having a production guy that may be willing to help you film something, helping with my mic. I got mobile mic setups, and I maybe help you with some vision that you have for a skit, help it bring it to life. I'm able to help him. You know what I mean? So that's a win-win situation. What's wrong with that? What's the problem there? Why wouldn't we be homies? Like, hey, you're not a bad guy, I'm not a bad guy. We have similar things enough, complementary enough. Like, why? We could just make good content together. I don't see the big problem. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like finding these different partnerships and finding these different friends that you can build with, and y'all could truly help each other get to a life of prosperity where, because what you're worried about, like, not to worry about your friends, be like, oh, this nigga always need to help borrow $5. This nigga's car's always breaking down. You gotta help him. Like, not that you have a problem helping a friend in need, but some friends need more help than others. You know what I mean? And some friends are gonna act like, well, they're gonna end up being more of a liability to you and your endeavors than an asset. You know what I mean? I would strive to be a friend that would be considered more of an asset. Like, if I'm pulling up, I'm gonna buy my own drink. I might buy you a drink. If I'm pulling up, I'm probably have a bottle, have some weed. You know what I mean? I'd be the man of means, and a respectable guy and an honorable guy, not a sleaze bag, not a backstabber trying to fuck your wife, fuck this over here, backstab over here, get them dollars over here. I say, my other advice to people is watch out for people who are ambitious but lazy. You know they want the top. You know they want the best. There are opportunists, and they're the people that are going to look for the laziest route to the top. All right? So be wary of them when they're highly ambitious but lazy. Ambition and laziness leads to poor decisions because you want instant gratification, and there's no short way for real. So it just leads to bad things. All right? You want to be ambitious, then you want to be a hard worker. You want to be, because it's the safest way to do it, the most sustainable way to do it, in my humble opinion. All right? So, yeah. Definitely a believer in that. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hit the saved. Scroll down. Hit this over here. Scroll down over here. All right. I believe it's this button. I believe. So, Charles, please come in, Charles. Oi, Charles here with the news and the headlines to keep you lot informed on what's happening in the world. Get you guys knowing what's happening, you know what I mean? Because you might be working too much, you know what I mean? If you're listening, at least you got to see a bit what's going on here. First story up here, sorry about that. We got the fucking New York, man. I think it's because of rains and all that. Let me read it. So, the US, New York City is facing extreme flash floods that have impacted critical infrastructure, including many of the city's subway systems, streets, highways, and at least one terminal in Grants in the LaGuardia Airport. Sorry about that. According to weather data, 5 inches of rain fell in some areas last night, while other areas were impacted by almost 7 fucking inches. In a statement, the New York governor said Kathy Hochul announced that she was declaring a state of emergency, adding that this is dangerous, life-threatening storm. Please make steps to stay safe. And remember, never attempt to travel on flooded roads. Not this man is doing with his fucking bus half flooded in. Like, what's going on here? Whirlpools in the middle of the street. People still driving, engines barely above water, just churning away. People's things being ruined, man. Property and all that. It's fucking rubbish in here happening. And I'm terribly sorry this happened to my own city, man. I don't know exactly which one they're showing there. I can't recognise it. I don't know if that's fucking Jesus, man. Looks like I've seen out of the Titanic. Rose! I don't know what's happening there. I don't know if that's Brooklyn or if that's perhaps Manhattan. I don't know. It just says NYC. Which one of the boroughs is this happening in? I hope it's not Brooklyn. It looks like Brooklyn, man. I don't know, because is that Nostrand? I don't know, but I know it's fucking rubbish, man. I'm sorry. I've called my people and they're not on the water as it is, but you never fucking know with pictures like that. You never know. Anyway, next story up. The Writers Guild of America reached a tentative agreement to end the 146-day writers' strike. The Writers Guild of America, the major Hollywood studios, have reached a tentative deal that would end the strike that has lasted 146 days, tossed thousands of people out of work, and exposed the deep anxiety of the changes brought by technology. The proposed 3-year contract would still have to be ratified by the union's 11,000 members, but would boost the pay rates of residual payments for streaming shows and impose new rules surrounding the use of artificial intelligence. We can say with great pride that this deal is exceptional, with meaningful gains and protections for writers in every section of the membership. So look, man, I have to say that it's only fair that if you're an actor and the company would like to use your AI likeness, as in use your voice and perhaps your even physical representation, and use that in the movie so that you're not physically there. Perhaps you don't deserve the full paycheck that you would get if you were actually doing it, but you should get a bit of pay, man. It is your face, is it not? Do you not own your likeness? How about you make an artificial face then with no star power at all? You still want me in there somehow, Marcel, you want that? So you have to pay me, bruv. You know what I mean? But the writers, that are not being used, their intellectual property is not being used at all. So it's not based on a book, is it? It's not based on an article I wrote. So this artificial intelligence is completely pulling us out the thin air, yeah? So it's not using references on the internet and just making a fucking collection of collage of all the different books that have already been written to pretend like it's coming up with something new when it's all stealing from about 100 humans at once. You get me? You know what I mean? So I'd worry about this, the writers and all that. At the end of the day, we come to the arts to hear human expression. You get me? To see human actors tell stories that are written and felt by humans, for humans to come and view and be felt and be, affected by it. Not fucking technology. It's not always about the money. It shouldn't get so fucking expensive that we have to start filling in with robo bebop emotions, man. Come on. You can't watch an emotional scene by a robot, can you? Can you, you fucking ninny? Can you really do that? Anyway, next story up. Michigan will no longer require pre-employment marijuana drug tests starting in October. And today is October 1st. So starting today, people looking for work for the state of Michigan are no longer required to take a pre-employment drug test for marijuana starting October 1st. This comes after the Michigan Civil Commission unanimously voted to remove the pre-employment drug test for marijuana this summer. In light of these changes, commissioners have requested the circulation for the public comment of potential regulation and amendments. Oi, man, the fuck all that. The point is, smoke your weed and have a good job and make your money and be an American and have a bit of fucking freedom, yeah? It's all right, man. I'm saying, if you lot made it recreationally legal, so how can you penalise me for using something that's not even illegal anymore? It's legal, man, and it stays in my system for 30 days. And you know why? Because it's not fucking toxic like cocaine and all that. It's not that bad. So my body's not fighting this hard to get it out. So how about you lot? Fuck off and let me have my doobie after I clock out. I'm not smoking over break. At least that you can smell. Anyways, next story up here, last but not least, certainly not least. One of the most brilliant actors to ever cross the screen, Sir Michael Gambon's Harry Potter co-stars leading tributes in this. I mean, fuck all that. It's Dumbledore, man. Dumbledore. If you're not a fan of Harry Potter, then I really question your imaginative nature and how much you enjoy questioning nature and reality. And you just judge. Come on, it's a lovely fucking tale, bruv. How can you not like the wonderful land of Harry Potter, the wizardry world? Come on, man. It's not. Come on, just come off it, bruv. Are you so hung up on some political thing, or you lot religious? What's stopping you from the little kid inside you just going, well, flying on a broom? That looks like fun. Now, come on, lot. Little spells making shit move and all that. Is it magic? Well, happened the magic's that's in you, man. The magic died in you before it died in the world, didn't it? When you magic, So all I'm saying is that Dumbledore was a very powerful wizard. And if you let Harry Potter say it, the most powerful wizard in the world is now gone. And that's sad. Because, I suppose he was going to die anyways. Because he was really old, even in the movies, man. Like 800 years old or something. So, I doubt, but eventually. But yeah, man, he did live to 82. So, I'm not saying that's, but that's a proper age, you know what I mean? I can only fucking hope I get to 82, man. Or the things I'd seen. You know what that would mean? That would be another 50 years. I'm not even 30 yet, man. I mean, I get to live another 50 years. That would be amazing. That would mean I'm not even at my half-life crisis yet. I would love to live to 82, man. That would be a fucking blessing. So you know what? I hope you're resting in peace, Dumbledore. I do wish you the best. And you've fucking been a part of my life. At least my childhood and all that. So how can I not appreciate you and be a little sad when you're gone? So I appreciate you, bruv. You know what I mean? One last fucking whip of the one for you, man. And with that, listen. For more information on these headlines, feel free to do your own fucking research. Back to you, Charlie. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? My homie Dumbledore, damn, my homie Dumbledore, down for the count. You know what I mean? Y'all already know what this is, baby. It's the brand builder segment. Let's fucking get it. Hey, yo, my nigga, this is the brand builder segment. You heard me? This is the segment when I talk about how the fuck my shit is doing, man. I got mad shit on my mind, yo, for real. I'm trying to make shit happen out here, man. It's not easy. Don't you hate when a joint canoe on you, man? But look, I gotta report it, all right? I gotta report it. It's back to plan A. Why? Because I was wrong about dividends. Here's the key point I was wrong about. I wasn't wrong about them paying monthly. I wasn't wrong about them paying weekly. I wasn't wrong about it being a way to get income that you don't have to work for necessarily. I wasn't wrong about it being a profit sharing check given to the shareholders. There's a lot that I wasn't wrong about. But here's what I was wrong about. I was wrong about the way in which they calculate that dividend yield. That dividend yield of 15% is calculated over a year. So, in other words, my understanding of it was calculated within that month or pay period thing. So I thought you paid $1,000 and it's at a rate of 10%. So that means that it gives you $100 back a month. And it says it pays the dividends every month. So it's giving you $100 a month, 10% a month of your money. That was my understanding of it. But what it really is that, oh, we'll give you 10%. We'll give you $100 back for your 1,000. You're right about that. What you're wrong about is that 10% is calculated over the year, which means that $100 we're giving you back that we're going to pay you every month is also calculated over the year, which means that really you're getting $100 divided by 12, which is about $8 and something, and that's what you're getting a month for your $100. I mean, for your $1,000. Which still ain't that bad, but it's a far cry from $100 a month versus $8 a month is a big fucking difference. I mean, who are we kidding here, right? So the way how I had to calculate it out, like for example, there's one here that wants to pay you 5% a week. Well, I bought $100 of it thinking you get a $5 dividend. Well, that's $5 divided. I spent $200 thinking I get $10. Well, that's $10 divided by 52 weeks. You know what I mean? Which is really about 10, 20 cents a fucking week. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. So that's the thing. So now I'm making $20 a year or $10 a year, but that's not no money. That's $10 a year spread out over 12 months. You know what I mean? So that's nothing. That's not even $1 a month. You know what I mean? So even with that, you need thousands of dollars. So really what it is like $100 get you 10 cents. $1,000 get you $1. So really when I was calculating, it's like you get $1 per $1,000. You know what I mean? You want to make $100 a year, you need $1,000. You want to make $1,000 a year, you need $10,000. You want to make $10,000 a year, you might need $100,000. You want to make $100,000 a year, you might need $1 million. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And that's at around 10% or 5. That's at 5%, I believe. But I wasn't wrong about my strategy of the dividends being lower in the more risky ones. You know what I mean? I was still right about my strategy was still right. I was just wrong about the timetable because I was wrong about how the interest was being calculated along that timetable. You know what I mean? So that's what made me wrong, but that's what raised up the amount of money that's needed. Goddamn motherfuckers. But the dividend and investment portfolio was always my end goal. I just thought that I could skip the whole making mad bread to fund it part by using the monthly things. I didn't know, but then my knowledge brought me back to, all right, I still got to do it the original way, which is pour all your money into the business. You know what I mean? And then the business growing and making more money, then take the money that the business makes and pour that into the investment fund. And that will get the money flowing. You know what I mean? And then you'll be able to officially be free from the system. You know what I mean? Be free. You know what I mean? So that's dope. that's dope. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. So yeah, it's back to the drawing board, baby. It's back to the drawing board with that. You know what I'm saying? So no, not really. It's because we don't gotta make a whole new plan. We already had a plan in place before this dividend shit came into our minds, and we just going back to the plan. You know what I'm saying? But it was nothing lost really. I mean, I made $200. Maybe I own a stock right now. You know what I mean? Maybe another. So I'm gonna keep them there too, cause like fuck it. Hey, now I earn $10 a year that I don't work for. I mean, I still like it. I mean, to me, I like that my end goal is started. You know what I mean? Like, because that's my goal, is to make money off dividends every year and increasing. So really, part of me wanted to, because I mapped it out to see that like $10,000 could earn you, I believe, about $120 a month. You could make that with $10,000 even with the new realized thing. Like you can make that, you could do that. You know what I mean? So every $10,000 is $100 a month. You know what I mean? Think about it like that. So $20,000, now you're making $200 a month. $30,000, now you're making $300 a month. It's still not a lot, but it's something. It's something. You're still making some money every month. You know what I mean? So part of me wanted to get the $10,000 still together and put it into the shit and start making $100-something a month. And just stop there. Just stop there. Because I'm not going to get all the way to $100,000 all the way to fucking, it's not going to happen. Right? So, but I could get to $10,000 and get to over $100 a month and be okay with that and consider that a success in the stock market. You know what I mean? Making me money and hopefully reinvest it or whatever. You know what I mean? That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I could still be proud of that. $100 a month. You know what I mean? I could be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So, oh, by the way, I was gonna show y'all how much the footage I got from the footage I got from damn, I can't fucking find it. But yeah, check out some of the footage I got from this is look at that. That's the camera on the gimbal, you know what I mean? You can see the how I'm trying to put it together, you know what I'm saying? It's coming together. This is the video that I'm gonna put out. This is a hotel review, you know what I mean? Or the hotel I went to, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. It actually is dope, and it came out. It's coming out better than it deserves to. And I'm in love with the iPhone 14 Pro camera. I really, really am, because it really does amazing work. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate y'all listening. This is the brand building segment. Y'all know how we end every brand building segment. I'm gonna play my Freestyle Friday. But soon I'm gonna do Written Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'll play my Freestyle Friday. And yeah, I wish I could show y'all more of that footage that I captured, but y'all gonna see it in the YouTube video. Just watch the YouTube video. And yeah, let me look at this thing real quick. I'm trying to find that. Yeah, let me get real estate, invest, start a business, and never give up hope. Remember, a job stands for just over broke. You know what I mean? With that, we gonna end the brand builder segment. I'm gonna go to SoundCloud instead, because I don't want to have you sit through the Freestyle Friday toast and the shit talking and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have to go through all of that. You know what I mean? So, and shout out to the listeners that do listen. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? A couple listens, a couple reshares. It's always nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here's Freestyle Friday. You know what I mean? Here we go. Go ahead, Freestyle Friday, I won't back down, nigga, go ahead, they keep hustling, get your bread, shorty said that she gon' throw it back, go ahead, you know me, I'm finna go in, I'm like, go ahead, niggas say you finna make it, nigga, go ahead, and you know if she with me, then she gotta give head, you know that's just how I'm pulling up, I'm like, go ahead, you know, baby head, I'm real as fuck. Go ahead, you know me, I'm just gonna make it. I'm like, go ahead, niggas know I'm never faking. Another week, you know I'm pulling up. I'm like, go ahead, Freestyle Friday, nigga, I'm real as it gets. You niggas ain't shit if I'm really checking it. Honestly, every week, I'm getting way better with my methods. Honestly, dividends, it's still a plan, but I had to recheck it. Man, my math was off, but still that don't mean that I regret it. Man, I done learned a lot. My nigga, I had to go learn a lot from this shit. I had to plot on this real hill. I gotta do something, nigga. I get to the top. I'm like that Broadway Junction, nigga, sleep as fuck, but yeah, you know I still function, nigga. You know I gotta get bread. Niggas know that I'm coming now. They like, go ahead. They just see that little vision, bro. They like, go ahead and keep on hustling. Go get your bread. I'm in Charlie G, I'm pulling up. I'm like, go ahead. You know me, I'm buying drinks, nigga. I got mad bread. You know me, that's how I'm pulling up. Go ahead. Niggas like, okay, he real as fuck. Nigga, go ahead. Niggas see me, I ain't dancing. No way, I ain't hustling like y'all niggas, man. Fuck that. I be pulling like my nigga Benson with my shit fat. I be dancing with my belly and the bitches like that. You know me, that's how I'm pulling up. I'm like, go ahead. Like to dance, you know I'm chillin', nigga. I'm a cool head. I be smoking, I be talking to the G's, to your heads. And they tellin' me you workin', nigga, stack up your bread. Just stay true and you gon' make it down, nigga. Go ahead. Go and get your knees and pray to God, nigga. Go ahead. Let's keep hustling, you working hard. Go ahead. Stay up honest and stay humble, dog. Nigga, go ahead. Just keep stepping and you represent. Oh yeah, do my thing like every fucking week, nigga. Oh yeah, you know me, I gotta represent, nigga. Oh yeah, and they hear me say they going out, nigga. Go ahead, yeah, they see me steady going out, nigga. Go ahead and show them worked out, nigga. Go ahead, show them what you got it down. Go ahead, gotta work it down. Go ahead.
There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
You'd rather not be the breadwinner. You'd rather not be the decision maker with the bag. You don't want the responsibility of the loved ones coming to you when it's hard times.
I love you, Bobby.
Name it, bang it, put it on my 9, put it on my line, put it on a fine, pull it on again, put another weed, pull it for the win. You know it's Charlie G, the game is on the back, the work is what I bleed. You know the fucking name, lil' ho is Charlie G. I come through every week, you notice how I'm cut. A nigga 101, and I ain't giving up. You niggas will be stuck, you niggas will be lacking, you niggas be so lacking in the passion and the motivation and the fucking direction. Reason why you hating. All the money that I got, your ass should be making, but you can't cause you ain't focused on the bacon. Had a head start, but I tear it apart. I did the research, so I stepping far like a Euro stepping no. You niggas can't fuck with all the way I gather O's. I Euro step the hoes, I step in all the guys. The way I do the shit, I'm happy I'm alive. I must be the guy, I'm really 1%. Just wait till I do the shit, I'ma put it in. The way that I work, I just wear, put it at the what. They just really him, they just really buy. Feel the sleep when I lie, do the truth when I slide. You know me, I've arrived. Praise to I lie. All the shit in the box. You know me, it's hella effort. I give it, nigga, no sweating. The fuck you mean? I chop it up like hella nothing. Like chopping leaves. Like Brooklyn shit like chopping cheese. I chop and leave. Like chicks that come and flopping leaves. They flock to me. They see the nigga, I got leave. Okay. The talking leave. Like something that they never seen. That boy's for foreign. He doing shit so far from boring. He far from boring. Got hobbies and he should be touring. CG, he really talented. He really on some different shit like wait. Niggas can't really do shit. I don't got confidence like wait. I could talk to them, but no, I should be saving them. So I really come and tell them hoes I ain't been saving them. So I just be rocking on this shit. I just stay wave to them. So I love the way they come around. He know I play with them. So I just go stick around around for a little bit, then I waved to them. So I be going up in the sunset, I be going to them ho. I be like, I can't stick around, making no contact. I gotta go right around, and you know, big nigga gotta do that. I can't stay tied down, not now, nigga hit my prime. Nigga about to go hit my prime. Nigga about to go get this now. Nigga about to go get this house. I ain't do no crime now, but I gotta protect my spouse. I gotta protect my whole cash, nigga gotta protect my route. Nigga gotta show what I'm about. Nigga Charlie G, my nigga, Freestyle Friday, I'm out. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Isn't right. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Hustle day and night. I just want the pipe, yeah, pipe. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Oh, can I take a pint? Can I take a toke? Whoa, and you acting like I am now. Whoa. I know that I'm broke. I know got no low, but you leave me alone, 'cause I got some hope. So can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? 'Cause that's what I need. And that's what I need. And that's what I need. Ooh, something isn't right. Isn't right. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. I said something isn't right. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. So can you pass the shit, please? Can you pass the weed to me? Please, you know that shit I need. You know that it's Charlie G. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Oh, can you pass the weed? Oh, no, something isn't right. I've been working in this bitch day and night. I've been working, I be smoking, taking toes. I don't know why niggas still broke. I don't know. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? 'Cause that's what I need. Working day and night, working day and night. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. Hustle day and night. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Ooh, something isn't right. Hustle day and night. Every day I wake up, know I gotta fight. Can you pass the weed? 'Cause I'm shooting knives, fighting left and right, fighting for my life. I'm trying to survive. Ooh, please. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? They think that I'm lazy, sure, but they don't know that I gotta give more. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? Can you pass the weed? 'Cause that's what I need. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Hustle day and night. I mean, man, where the fuck is the applause? God damn, where the fuck is the applause at? God damn. Just damn it, man. That nigga did his thing, man. Shout out to that man. I did my thing on that, man. Listen, man. I liked when Wiz Khalifa made smoking music, you know what I mean? Like music designed to be smoked to, you know what I mean? And that's what that last track was. That last track, yeah, it was a freestyle, but it was designed to be smoked to, you know what I mean? I made that song for my potheads, you know what I mean? For my niggas working hard and smoking hard, you know what I mean? So, can you pass the weed? 'Cause that's what I need. 'Cause that's what I need. 'Cause that's what I need. Oh man, some of these tracks one day I feel like I should make like a whole thing out of, you know what I mean? Like you know, like use it as like a inspiration and make like a real track, maybe go write it, you know, deliver it all clean and right and shit, get the bridge, the hook, the verse, the blah blah blah. You know what I mean? You know, 'cause they be good freestyles, but you know, they be needing a little cleaning up, a little adjusting, you know what I mean? Sure, that wouldn't make it a freestyle anymore, but you know, I'm just saying some of them will probably make pretty decent songs. Yeah, let's get into this baby. Let's get into this, baby. 1 hour in, baby. We hit the fucking mark. Let's go everything over. This is fucking gravy, baby. Fucking gravy. Gravy out here. Right here.
Invested $12 billion in Latin America just last year. They signed strategic partnerships with 7 countries, including Mexico. And China's military ties to the region now include arms sales and training exercises. Are you comfortable with China deepening ties with our southern neighbors?
Of course not. And the reason why we're in this mess is because elites in D.C. for far too long have chosen surrender over strength when it comes to the CCP. Some people in our country got rich, our industrial base got hollowed out, and they have been able to build the second most powerful military in the entire world. We need a totally new approach to China. We are going to have real hard power in the Indo-Pacific, like Reagan, to deter their ambitions. We're going to have economic independence from China, where we're decoupling our economy, and we are going to go after the cultural power they have in this country. As governor of Florida, I banned the CCP from buying land in our state. We should do that all across these United States. We shouldn't have them in our universities. We shouldn't have Confucius institutes. So you see a country in decline, our power's in decline. China's going to surpass us this decade, and if they do that, that's going to affect every single American household. As your president, I am not going to let that happen. I'm going to reverse this country's decline. We are going to choose strength, not surrender, when it comes to the CCP.
And the truth is, the way to really choose strength is to choose men. Right now, we're choosing women. We're choosing to prop up the weakest people of our society. I'm not saying women are weak, but listen to what I'm saying. We are not praising strength anymore. We are not praising emotional stoicism. We're not praising stability mentally. We're, in fact, praising mental instability. It's being praised, being coddled, being allowed to exist in larger portions that it really deserves to. And a lot of it is just for attention, which is also leading to mental instability, which is exacerbated by the internet and social media. But the point is this. We need to dive into men again. We need to let order and discipline and judgment and pressure to perform and duty and honor. These things need to be pushed back into the mind states of Americans in order to get them thinking back to the ways when they were like, instead of thinking what your country can do for you, what can you do for your country? You must be an asset to your family. You must be an asset to your people on your block. You must be an asset to the people of your state and an asset to your country. What good are you? Because we are only as good as our weakest link. What good are you? What are you willing to do for your fellow man, your fellow countryman? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? Not just suck off the system. You know what I mean? You have to be willing to stand up and be a provider, be a source of economic stability and productivity. Like, create. You must create and fill needs and fucking, like, come on, bro. Not just sit around and, I wish I had universal basic income. Why do I gotta work? Why do I gotta get up? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you think that you're supposed to do nothing? Do you think you're supposed to just do nothing? Is that what you're thinking? That's what you think? You think you're supposed to do nothing? Why do you think that? Why do you think you're supposed to do nothing? Why? Why do you think you're not supposed to get up and go work? Does that make any sense? That makes as much sense as me looking over there. I'm looking into nothing. But still I'm looking into nothing, just the camera. But at least I'm looking at you. What I'm saying is, America first, we need to lean into hard work. We need to lean into strength, lean into health, lean into the fact that we're killing ourselves with the food that we eat. We are an unhealthy nation, a sick nation, an overly medicated nation, a nation that needs to get back to traditional healing, traditional eating, traditional living, traditional standards. We need to do a lot better here. Yes, racism was bad in the past. I agree. But there were some good things in the past. We didn't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I believe seriously that there's a reason why we have the same amount of guns per capita now as we did in the 1950s. And there's more mass shootings now because it's more emotional. We're leaning into more of the feminism of men even and giving them gratification for it and telling them to be emotional. And we're not teaching the principles and the backbone and the strength, the inner strength and the mental strength that it takes. You know what I mean? And we're just bullshitting around. You know what I mean? Like, It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We need to be led better. We need better leadership, and we need people speaking more sense. People that are really thinking of ways to improve the lives of the average American, and not with a handout. And I'm sorry, a lot of Americans hold the key to their salvation in their own hands. And American empty consumerism has done nothing but led to the downfall of the many households and giving these handouts to single mothers instead of incentivizing fathers to be in the home. We need to change the incentivization package that our tax breaks give. We need to give tax breaks for healthy food and not for corn and corn syrup things. We need to give tax breaks for families that are whole with a father in the house, and not tax breaks and handouts for mothers that have decided not to pick a reasonable minded and solid mate and just had decided to go with the Pookie and the Ray Ray. You know what I mean? We need to do better. We need to do better with forming militias to police our own neighborhoods so that we can actually feel safe in these neighborhoods that we live in. We need to do a lot better in a lot of things, but I apologize. Something distracted me in my room. I can't wait till I have a better scenario where it's just ridiculous what I have to deal with. It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, I was watching a bit of this debate, and I was with the little Indian guy until he said that he was with the revoking natural born citizenship, you know what I mean, of illegal immigrants. Like, I understand, like that. I was still behind the philosophy that says to save the dreamers, like the kids, because they didn't actually be born. They didn't ask for that. They're not a criminal. You know what I mean? They're a baby. They're an innocent kid. You know what I mean? That if America takes in and shows it love as a kid, it will be forever loyal, and it will find a way to pay it back for being able to join in the land of the free. But we need to make sure it is a land of free and opportunity by encouraging business, encouraging enterprise, encouraging entrepreneurship, encouraging personal responsibility and self-awareness and self-improvement. These are the principles we need to encourage in our Americans. That way, we are only as strong as our weakest household, as our weakest man, as the weakest monster that we allow to persist in the society. Why should we let people that are mentally fragile, need safe spaces, that can't withstand any sort of debate or like why are we propping up these people as if their mind state is something that is going to lead to strength in our people, in our society? It's going to lead to the destruction of our society. Debate is a part of American culture. That is a part of freedom of speech. The ability for two opposing sides, mentalities to clash, and their ideals to be broken down point for point, fact for fact, so that we can come to what is called the truth, which often lies somewhere in the middle. And the debate, the allowing of that debate, the freedom of that debate, the freedom of speech, that is at the core of what this country, what it means to be an American. And that is under attack because a lot of these debates have become either hostile or happen in echo chambers where there's only one side bashing the other. And it becomes to the point where Americans aren't able to really engage in meaningful debates or conversations that are controversial when it has to do with certain things of dating, of culture, of life paths, traditionalism, religious matters, things of that nature. People just feel like their opinions and feelings shouldn't be challenged. And the mere fact that you're trying to challenge it is like hate speech, or means that I dislike you as a person, I think you should die or something, or no. You are being given an opportunity to strengthen your roots and the ideology you chose to go with. This is your chance to prove just how much you believe in what you believe in. If your mental state and your mental frame and your outlook on life is so fragile that you feel like it cannot withstand a little opposition from the other side, respectfully, then your entire mental stability is in question to begin with. If the moment the debate is brought up, you're going to, and you're fucking looted. What the fuck's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We need to do better as a people because we got a bunch of sensitive motherfuckers walking around here not doing shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to CDC trying to sweep shit under the rug, and shout out Valuetainment for putting it in the motherfucking face, all right? You know what they saying here? Listen, nigga, listen right here, hey? The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, is refusing to release updated reports of microcardias and petrocardiates following the COVID-19 vaccine. What they're saying is that, according to the CDC, COVID-19 has previously confirmed to cause inflammatory conditions. However, during a meeting of the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, the CDC did not mention recent data. When asked for an updated number of myocardiates and precardiates, the cases in patients that received the vaccine, the spokesperson pointed to a study that only covered data that was available through October 2022. It's now October 2023. You know what I mean? And anyway, I see a want from them that they want to stop us. They want to stop us from knowing exactly the side effects of this vaccine that they forced down everyone's fucking throat like it was the gospel, like it was God's tears from fucking heaven. And they wanted to act like it was the best thing in the world that you need it. So why are they so afraid to test it now and to go see the results and see how people are being affected by it? If it was so good, if it was so for the good of the people, if it was for nothing, if it was just on the up and up and it didn't have any bad things, any toxic things in it at all, why are you so afraid? Why are you afraid of the truth? Why aren't you giving recent data? Huh? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, huh? That's the thing about debates, about these people. And you should not be allowed to hold any political office if you have not undergone at least 3 debates that are publicized on camera. And to take your, like, you're not allowed to exist without being able to withstand debates, bro. Like, fuck your little mentally fragile ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's not okay. It's not okay to be easily brought to violence over words that were not necessarily malicious in nature. We're just questioning and presenting an opposition to your philosophy or ideas or opinions on a particular matter. Like, for example, you believe a woman's promiscuity will have no effect on her mental state. You believe that she can fuck as many women as she wants and her mind state will still be suitable to be a good and dutiful wife to her new husband after having 50 bodies, like everything's going to be fine. I believe that is not the case. I believe that when a woman crosses a certain threshold, depending on the circumstances around it, for sure, of her having too many sexual partners, her mental state will not allow it. Like, she's not going to be a good wife at the end of the day. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, just listen. They say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife for a reason. All right? Now, you want to go ahead and fight nature and go figure that out. If you go get married and risk half your stuff if you want to feel like testing that out, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, these people full of shit. Sick of these motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna kick them in the nuts. I'm gonna see these nuts in your face, man. I'm sick of this shit. Sick of this shit. We deserve better than that. We shouldn't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna force us to take some shit, and then when we ask a question about it, you're gonna force us to shut the fuck up. And like, come on, man. That's like when the UN was over there talking about, oh, yeah, everybody that's got a dissenting, then we gonna shut them down, all right? We ain't dealing with none of y'all talking all that shit, all right? Listen, if you don't believe what the mainstream believe, then we ain't gonna believe nothing because they ain't gonna hear about it because we're deleting you. How about that? How about no one gonna hear your ass? How about yelling on the block when no one listening, all right? How about that? Fuck out of here. Like, come on. That's when they go cancel guys like Andrew Tate and cancel everyone, take them all off the fucking platforms. Why? Why, man? What is he doing? Did he kill anybody? What the fuck's going on here? What's going on here? Well, Jesus Christ. You would think the guy was a mass murderer here. I bet it, come on. You know what I'm saying? And look, U.S. President I can't even talk anymore. Now, fuck this, all right? Listen, U.S. presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is set to announce a decision to run as an independent candidate, dropping his aspirations to become the Democratic nominee for the President of the United States of America. According to sources in his campaign, RFK announced his decision on October 9th in a statement. October, he confirmed the major announcement. Now, I mean, he's like, yo, man, I just don't believe it, all right? He's like, how are we going to win against the established Washington interests? It's not through playing the game. Kennedy, all right. So, you think you're going to do it independently, dog? All right, man. All right. Honestly, that makes it harder for me. I think you should have waited. Ran as a Democrat, and then when it didn't work, then goes an independent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I know both parties is full of shit. I understand that. And I understand the Democrats Party's just there to fucking squash you. If you did, like, you know what I'm saying? But also, you got to get on those debate stages, bro. Like, I don't know if the Democrats got debates. That's another thing, too. I've been seeing all the highlights from the Republican shit for real, and I ain't really seen no Democrat. They're not debating or nothing. Like, I want this old nigga to get reelected or something, dog. Like, am I just missing it, or is it just not reporting it like that? Like what's good? Like, the Republicans going off for the debates, you know what I mean? I was watching a little bit, and it was interesting, but, like, where the Democrats at? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it just seems inevitable that the Republican going to be the next president just because, like, y'all got a bum-ass sleepy old nigga there and y'all acting like he's somebody that we should look at when he fucking not. And then y'all not doing no debates to replace this nigga. And no one like Kamala ass, whatever the fuck her name is. So it's looking like we're going to end up either with Trump, because he really leading all these niggas that's debating, or fucking, you know, we'll end up with none of these other niggas that we know just because, you know, are we not getting Biden again, nigga? We not voting him in again. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, dog. It's not going to happen. No Republican is voting for that nigga. And mad Democrats, and he's a fucking sleep at the wheel, bro. Like, ain't no one going to vote for him. So, like, I don't know why he even there for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why y'all acting like he not going to, like, he really, come on, dog. And, yo, I never got to get into this shit. I never really got into this shit because I wanted to get into this, you know what I'm saying? With Sukihana. The fuck going on over here, bro? I'm gonna mute it for copyright reasons, but yeah. Why did they have her up on stage, bro? They throwing money and got Shorty twerking over there. And she, like, literally, like, why do they have her here? Why is she on stage? Why do they got this Shorty with, like, no body over here? Like, what is she supposed to be doing? Like, where did they get this white girl from, bro? They got the unseasoned chicken Shorty hanging out. Wow, now I see the unseasoned chicken Shorty hanging out with Sukihana in the strip club. Wow. Why did this girl even get famous? She's not funny. A suburbs white girl that doesn't react to anything entertaining. I don't know. Just exploit. They just get famous. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. She makes shit look awkward. You can just put her anywhere and it's just like, why is she there? Why? Oh my God, bro. The world is so stupid. And because of that, people are dying. You know? Because of that, people are dying. And it's the truth, though. It's the truth. That's why I got to get on my Instagram shit. I got to get on my Black Culture Wars, and I got to start coming at these niggas. Because real talk, niggas is on bullshit, and I'm sick of it, and I got to fucking point it out. I got to let niggas know to cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Nigga, cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. God damn, nigga. Cut it the fuck out. Piece of shit. Niggas is pieces of shit. Cut it the fuck out. Anyway, man. Yo. Hit the music. Nah, psych. Nigga, I ain't hitting that music, man. I'm so sick of that shit. Nigga, I might add that shit in. Ooh, I can add it. Ooh, I might edit. Ooh, you never know. I might add that shit in post, nigga. I'm getting better with that shit. You never know. Watch out. Just watch out for the kid. You know what I'm saying? But yo, look, real talk. There's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. And most of all, thanks for listening.